Never regret. No regrets.
Life's too short, right?
Yeah. What's the point of regretting?
Yeah, that's what I feel. So I've noticed recently that you've had a couple features on other people's songs, like Spacebomb House Band, you had a song. You were featured on McKinley Dixon's album, which is another super dope artist. Is that an effort that you've been doing like on purpose to kind of reach out with extra artists? Are you working with anybody else coming up?
I am, yeah. No, it honestly, I feel really fortunate that both Spacebomb and McKinley reached out to me. McKinley and I have been making stuff together for the past like 5 years. He'll just send me a track and be like, do your thing. And I'm like, sweet. It's like the best day ever when he sends me something new. It's my favorite thing. I can't even tell you. It's like when you hear a song of his and he's just like, yeah, I trust you, do what you want. It's the most liberating thing. It's like, okay, I'm just going to give him every like beep bop boop I can think of, you know what I mean? And like every harmony, like I'm such a harmony nerd. I love harmonies and I love making them and making them sound different and just like kind of obsessing over it. Like I'm very into that thing. So yeah, so it's nice to be able to do that and then send it to him and not hear it for like a couple years. Like that track, I had not heard it for a while, for a long time. And then it came out and I was like, oh, okay, this is amazing. It's so, I love hearing the process of it. And I love that he trusts me to be a part of it. It's an honor.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you get updates from artists like, you know, I'm working on the track, this is what I got so far, or did most people kind of like hold it back and then?
Yeah, it does. It really depends on the person. But yeah, with McKinley, I think I never expect anything, like just generally, because everybody has their own process and they're taking their time and doing their thing. And sometimes, like with songs, like at least for me, I don't know if it's going to be something that I necessarily want to release or if it's something that, you know, I just made and it feels like good to make, and then you move on and make something else. So yeah, so a lot of those tracks that came out, you know, that one I'm featured on in the, you know, parentheses, which is cool. But, you know, I sang on a handful of songs on the record too, on the rest of the record, and it was just so cool to hear because I hadn't heard any of it since I've sent a complete mess of vocals. Like, I just send him everything I can think of, and it does not sound good. It's like a lot of stuff. I mean, like, yeah, it's just crowded. I just crowd it all, and then he strips it away and finds the things and where to put them. And yeah, it's just very cool to be a part of that. And then Spacebomb was a bit different. It was, they reached out to me about that. They're doing a project with covers. And the first one, I don't know what the other songs are. The first one was Erin Ray, and who is an incredible artist. If you don't know her, she's amazing. But the song is Back in Baby's Arms. It's a Patsy Cline song. And, you know, it's a classic country thing, which I love. And then they sent me Send Me No Roses, which was done by Tammy Wynette and Wanda Jackson, who I love both of them so much. Like, it's really cool.
Country legends.
Country legends, yeah. And just like powerhouse women. Yeah, so it's very cool that they sent me that. And it's weird because that, you know, that song, Send Me No Roses, a lot of people who know me intimately were like, dang, like, you know, they're like, oh, you wrote this song. Because it's very autobiographical. Like, I have an ex that keeps sending me flowers on my birthday who I would have loved that to happen, but, or, yeah, it's like, it's a thing of like, man, like the song says, send me no roses, what I need most is you. and it's just very true to my life. It's like, you know, something, so it was cool. It was like a very, and they had no way of knowing that, so it felt like a fate moment of like, okay, I need to process this emotion in the studio, and yeah, and I just sang it a bunch of different ways, and I'm really happy with how it turned out.